So this morning I'm gonna be milking the goat. I know a bunch of people videos of milking the goat, and I figured I'd just go live and I'd show everyone what my morning routine is. I'm actually feeding the little girls right now, so I show you kind of everything I go through and whatnot. Morning, little girls. So we got a double lock here. So the first thing I always do is I dump the little girls their grain, and they always dump their bucket over. All right, you ready, girls? There you go. All right, so now we're gonna go get my one girl in milk. Oh, we shut them in. All right, so now we'll go get the big girl. Okay, so I'm actually going to get a new goat this morning. His name is Little Man. We unfortunately lost Domino this past weekend to an unforeseen event. So we're going to pick up another goat for my little buck over here, Rocket. Morning, girl. You ready to come out and get some grain and get milked before we have to leave? And she knows, she'll just literally go into the pen. It's a beautiful morning this morning. All right, girl. You ready? You ready? Okay, we've disconnected for a second. I'm sorry about that. Out in the goat barn, and the service is kind of fuzzy sometimes. All right, then we got to get some for Rocket, huh? All right, there you go, girl. So I'll flip you guys around and I'll just kind of show you my routine. All right, so we've got our pail of soapy water here. I use a concentrate, and I just clean the udders and the teats first, and I just go pretty rough with it because I squirt the milk out in the rag, usually 3 on each side, and just wipe the whole udder down. And I have Nigerian dwarf, so it's a little different than milking a full-size goat, but it's the same technique with your hands and everything, except you're going to actually milk up on the udder a little bit. And I'll show you what that looks like. I know I had a bunch of people ask me, can you make some more milking videos? And I was like, oh, okay. So I always put my jar in between my legs. Sometimes you might have a goat that likes to move around. Come on, girl. All right. Of course, today's the day she doesn't want to cooperate, and she's usually a rock star. So you get their legs apart pretty good. Okay, so the way you do it is you like take your thumb and your pointer and you kind of like tourniquet it off. Come on, girl. And you just get a rhythm going. And that's pretty much it. If you get the concept, you tourniquet it off and then you squeeze. Get your rhythm going, build your muscles up in your hands. It's really easy. It's actually enjoyable. It's like stress relieving. So with Rocket being away, her milk production has definitely decreased. She's been giving me between 8 and 14 ounces of milk every day, just with a 1 time a day milking, depending on if she's in heat or if she's not in heat, which she goes in heat every about 21 days, and it's for about a 2-day period, and usually I notice during that time her milk supply will dip. And I've got really long fingers. You probably will not have long fingers like I do. So we're getting towards the part where we need to like bump the udder and get some more milk down, and you'll see baby goats do this. I take my fist and I just bump it up in the udder. I usually always hold her leg down because sometimes she'll move, and I like to kind of massage it a little bit, you know, like that. See, and it brings the milk down for a second round. I think the hardest thing about milking a goat is training them to the milk stand, and then developing your muscles so you can see we're getting. And I'll usually bump it a couple times. And do some. This is pretty much done on this side. This one always tends to have more. So I always give it a little bit more attention. And my girl's just going on her back on her anyway. So we're good. And that's it pretty much. We'll put it in our jar. I'll show you guys how much you got. And then I always give them special cookies. It's just a nice thing, kind of gets them trained. So I got just at 12 ounces this morning, so that's nice. All right, so I'm gonna get her her special cookies. I don't worry about cleaning her teats off. Are you girls done over here? You ready for your special cookies, China and Rosie Dozy? All right, let's get you your special cookies. And it's literally just animal crackers. So, going all the way to the mountains to get little man. It's Rumor's relative. You ready for cookies, girls? Here. Okay. All right. So we're gonna get going. Subscribe to see my next video. Bye, y'all. Next time I'll be coming back with the other goat.